Oh, have you guys talked about the armed protesters who are now showing up in Kenosha? Everyone's cell phones. I was a very interesting conversation earlier this morning that you all had, or most of you had, over the First Amendment rights versus,
Due
essentially
process, yeah.
the intimidation that can happen. All these people are showing up with the megaphones. Me, I live here. You can go observe your First Amendment rights 8,000 feet away from the court. I don't feel like there's any issue with that. But what do you guys think now that there's people with, showing up armed and there's already been some altercations? Is there some point where they push these people out, or they just let it
They
roll?
they should have. The defense should have requested a complete barrier such that they could not be within either eyesight or earshot of the jury, particularly during deliberations, but really at all. Because otherwise they become intimidating, they become an extrajudicial influence. I've heard from people saying that they have no doubts. These are people that are in the courtroom, no doubts the jury can hear what's being said outside, which is demanding convictions. That's extrajudicial, impermissible influence on the jury. You don't have a First Amendment right to that. And so most courts in these circumstances would have secured the courthouse in such a way that they would have not been within either eyesight or earshot of the jury. And I think it was a mistake for the defense not to request it or the court not to grant it sua sponte.